Welcome students of class 8. Welcome in our e-learning class of Bardwan Model School. Students of class 8, yesterday I have completed the chapter square and square roots. Today I will discuss the basic concept of cube and cube roots, and from the next video I will solve the sums of your NCERT book. So first we have to concentrate what is cube and what is cube root. Okay, in previous chapter it was square and square roots. Square of anything, that means square of 2. Square of 2 means the product of 2 2's, that is 2 into 2 4. Product of 3 square means product of 2 3's. Okay, that is 9. Now cube means just in place of 2, that is 3 cube, it means product of 3 of 3's. Okay, that is 9. 3 3 is a 9, 9 3 is a 27. 4 cube means product of 3 4's. Okay, 4 into 4 into 4, that is 64. So cube means a cube. If I write here a cube means a into a into a into a. Okay, what is b cube? B cube means product of 3 b's, that is b into b. Okay, that is the concept of cube. Now and in geometry we have heard the solid cube, that is the 3-dimensional figure which length, breadth, that is length, breadth and height. If length, breadth and height, these 3 dimensions are equal, then it is called cube. Okay, so cube means it is a 3-dimensional figure which length, breadth and height all are same, and if length, breadth and height are not equal, then that type of 3-dimensional figures are called cuboid. But here if length, breadth and height are same, that is called cube. That is the concept of cube in geometry. Here cube means product of 3 numbers of any x cube. X cube means product of x into x into x, that is the. So if you are asked that find 10 cube, find 10 cube. What is the value of 10 cube? 10 cube means 10 into 10 into 10, that is 100 into 10, 1000. Okay, in this way we can evaluate the cube of any number. Now what is perfect cube number? Perfect square number I have discussed in the previous chapter. Now perfect cube number. Perfect cube number, okay, what is perfect cube number? Perfect square number means if the factors are in pair form. For an example, that is perfect square number. 16 can be written as in product of 2 factors, that is 4 into 4, that is perfect square number. And perfect cube number is if that any number can be written as product of 3 factors, product of same 3 factors, that is 64 can be written as 4 into 4, that is 4 4s are 16, 16 4s are 64. So 64 is a perfect cube number. Got it? Another example, that is 6 to 5 or 1 to 5. 1 to 5. 1 to 5 means product of 1 to 5 can be written as product of 3 5. Okay, that is the perfect cube number. Okay, now I will check that 2 to 5 or 81. Is 81 a perfect cube number? Let us check the 81. To check it, first factorize it. 3, 27, 3, 9, 3, 3. So 81 equal to 3 into 3 into 3 into 3 into 3 into 3. So product of not 3's here, 4 3's are here. So that is the disturbance, that 3 is the disturbance. That's why 81 is not a perfect cube number. If another 27, that is the product of 3. 27 is a perfect cube number. Okay, but 81 is not a perfect cube number. Now 343. 343. Is 343 is a perfect cube number? Let us check. That is 7. Yes, 343 can be expressed as product of 3 7s. Okay, so 343 is the perfect square number. Okay, if here occurs any other number, and that is that time it is not a perfect cube number. Next, now question is 216. 216 is a perfect cube number or not? Let us check. 2, 108, 2, 54, 2, 27, 3, 9, 3, 3. So 216 can be written as 216 can be written as okay, just look at the board. 3 2's are there and 3 3's are there. So it is a perfect cube number. Okay, as the factor 2 and 3 occurs in triple form, that is 1 2 3 and 1 2 3, 3 product of 3's, that is 18 8 into 27. Okay, so as, and if you I can give a bar over here, 3 2's are there, that's why, and 3 3's are there. So 216 is a perfect cube number. Next, 100 is a perfect cube number or not? Let us check. 250 again, 225 5 5. Okay, 100 equal to 2 into 2 into 5 into 5, and no factors occurs in 3 times. Okay, the 2 2's are there, 2 5's are there. Okay, for we know that for being a perfect cube number, 3 product of 3 factors should be there. Here must be 1 2 and 1 5 should be there. If 1 2 and 1 2, extra 1 2 and 1 5 will be there, then it can be a perfect cube number. So 100 is not a perfect cube number. Next, so we can check how to those numbers are perfect cube or not. Now next problem is, you will be given a number, you have to find a number such that multiplying that number, the given number will be a perfect cube number. For an example, 392. The question is, which number should be multiplied with 392 such that that resultant number will be a perfect cube number? What number will be multiplied to 392 such that the resultant will be a perfect cube number? For solving this type of question, we have to first factorize it, that is 2, 196, 2, 98, 2, 46, sorry, that is 49, 7 and 7. 392 equal to, okay, 3 2's are there, So you can give a bar, but 7, only two sevens are there. Okay, for being a cube number, perfect cube number, you need a 7. So that number should be multiplied. If the numbers multiplied by 7, then 392 will be a perfect cube number. So 7 is the answer. 7 is the answer, because 2 sevens are there in the factorization. 1 7, if there 1 7 will be present there, then it is a perfect cube number. So 7, if 3 with 392 7 is multiplied, then that number, resultant number will be a perfect cube number. Next question. 81. Listen it carefully. Which number should be 81 divided by 81, and after that resultant will be a perfect square number. It means by which number 81 can be divided such that resultant will be a perfect cube number. Let us check. Okay, 3, 27, 3, 9, 3. So from the question it is clear that 81 is not a perfect cube number. So 81 equal to 3 into 3 into 3 into 3. So you can take a bar over 3 3's, but 1 3 is extra there, not extra. Actually extra means in a factorization of 81, 1 3 is there. If I can remove that 3, if I can remove that 3, then the 3 factors are there, and they are only 3. So answer is 3. If 81 is divided by 3, then resultant will be a perfect cube number. Okay, so this type of question we will solve in the exercise. Next, cube root. What is cube root? Cube root, square root sign like that. Okay, and cube root, that is just give here a 3. Okay, square root nothing is here means 2 is here. Okay, and cube root is 3. Okay, that sign is sign of cube root. Next, how to find the cube root? Let us check. That is cube root of 27. So 27 means 3 into 3 into 3, and cube root of 27, that equal to, give a bar over 3. We know that cube means product of 3 factors. So 3 same factors. Now from these 3 3's, you can take only 3. That is the cube root. Another example, 64, cube root of 64. Cube root of 64, that is 64 means 4 into 4 into 4, and cube root of 64, 3 4's are there. From this bar, one number will be carried down, that is 4. Okay, so cube root of 64 is 4. Next, 1000. Find the cube root of 1000. Okay, first we have to factorize it to 500, to 250, to 125, 525, 5. Okay, so 1000 equal to 2 into 2 into 2, and 5 into 5. Okay, so cube root of 1000 equal to, you can give a bar over 3 2's there and 3 5's there. From this bar only 2, from this bar only 5. So that is 10. So 10 is the cube root of 1000. So students, I have discussed that cube and cube roots. This is the introduction video of this chapter. From the next day and next video, I will start the sums of NCERT. Thank you, students.